Hey, hey, hey. Geek protagonist in the building. So, just wanted to give you a quick review because I randomly got a Atom ticket thing for cheap. So I saw The Lost City. It's actually a pretty fun movie. It really was. There was this weird thing that happened in the movie a few times where, like, it'd be a far off scene, right? And then somebody would talk, which is weird. So imagine this. All right, so let's say the camera's facing, you see the two people having a conversation. Then it was like, all of a sudden, they would have the joke. Like, over here, like, it's like the camera's panning away. And then it's like, oh, I just can't believe that. Like, it happened a few times where it kind of stood out and it was weird. But I was like, oh, they must have had a thing where they saw there was a lot of establishing shots. So maybe when they did the establishing shots, they were like, oh, you know what? We got this, like, blank spot. We could pop a line in here. And they did it a couple times. Sandra Bullock just impresses me. Like, I've always found her entertaining. And in her different roles, she's aging wonderfully, like a fine wine when it comes to acting. Like, she was already a good actress, and it's like, as she's, like, aged in the craft, she's just gotten, like, better and better in the craft. Shannon Tatum, as usual, his comedic timing is great. You see the trailer to it, and like, Brad Pitt's in it. That's funny. I really enjoyed Daniel Radcliffe's character being bad. I'm not a Harry Potter fan like that. I only like a couple of the movies, but I like some of the actors that have come out of it, like, their skill wise. And Daniel Radcliffe, like, have you ever seen the movie Horns? He did an excellent job. I would like to see him more often, actually, in stuff. And I thought he played a great villain. Like, it really worked for the movie. And yeah, he was, like, spot on, perfect. The movie is very funny. For some people it may have hits or misses. I actually caught myself laughing pretty good. Like, I thought the movie was quite entertaining. It had some very open laugh out loud moments. It had some situational things. She's like a person who has a real passion for archaeology, but kind of fell into something that ended up sustaining her very well, but feeling unfulfilled, which that's a message for life. It happens. Sometimes it's not about the dreams all the time as much as it's about the you trying to survive. And that's how this kind of was. And it was, your typical story of two people who are completely unequipped to be in this jungle and doing things, and how they were kind of playing with stuff. So funniness ensues. There was some situational awareness that was kind of weird. Like, there's this scene where they gotta go, they're like trying to hide or something, and she has like a sequin dress on, like this like tight, and I'm assuming the outfit definitely did add to the comedy, and I'm assuming because they were playing her nerdy, but she's kind of like lean, and they were trying to get like the sexiness out of her. It kind of reminded me in a way of Miss Congeniality, and I like that. Even the color scheme, I was like, this kind of reminds me of Miss Congeniality, and I liked how they played that, yet she was still like her nerdy self. And there was like storyline to the guy, Alan, and the other one, like how they did it, and it was just a really, and basically for my review, it was just a fun time. It was a good time. I enjoyed it. They left it in a way, they could leave it just as is, but if they said, hey, we want to make a sequel to this, they actually totally could. And I think it would be just fine. You get the same people who worked on this. I think you got a golden thing here. And the way it could kind of accidentally become an archaeological adventure series. I'd watch it. Like, yeah. So if you get the chance, you just watch it. Like I said, I had a discount thing, so I was like, you know what? I don't want it to go to waste. And it was specifically for the movie. So I was like, all right. forget it. Let's just try and see what happens. I got a little quick minute of time. I'm waiting for something anyway. And yeah, it gives you a good laugh. It's not like the funniest movie you've ever seen, but it was a good time. I enjoyed myself. It was a nice escapism film. There's a thing in there about feminism and mansplaining, but it was actually really funny. And they kind of played with it, and it was good. Like, it was just a good escapism movie. So that's my review. Spoiler free. Had a good time. Yeah, it was a good time. And Sandra Bullock, she's always pretty cool. So yeah, that's it. That's my review. That's not giving me any spoilers. I will tell you this: there is some fun in this though. If you watch it, an open mind of I just want to just have a popcorn flick. It's fun. Geek Protagonist, you stay safe, you stay healthy, you stay real, and I'll see you.